Part 1. Business and Economy. Accountant. The accountant reviewed the financial statements. Actuary. The actuary calculated the risk of the investment portfolio. Advertising executive. The advertising executive designed the new marketing campaign. Bank clerk. The bank clerk processed the customer's transaction. Bank manager. The bank manager approved the loan application. Businessman/businesswoman. The businessman negotiated the deal with the client. Economist. The economist analyzed the effects of inflation on the economy. Health and safety officer. The health and safety officer conducted a workplace inspection. HR manager, human resources manager. The HR manager interviewed job applicants. Insurance broker. The insurance broker helped the client choose the appropriate coverage. Investment analyst. The investment analyst researched potential stocks for the portfolio. Project manager. The project manager coordinated the team's efforts to meet the deadline. Marketing director. The marketing director approved the new advertising campaign. Management consultant. The management consultant advised the company on restructuring. Manager. The manager addressed employee concerns during the meeting. Office worker. The office worker organized files and documents. Receptionist. The receptionist greeted visitors and directed them to the appropriate department. Sales rep, representative. The sales rep pitched the company's products to potential clients. Salesman/saleswoman. The salesman assisted customers in finding the right product. Secretary. The secretary scheduled appointments for the executive. Stockbroker. The stockbroker monitored the stock market for investment opportunities. Telephonist. The telephonist answered incoming calls and transferred them to the relevant departments. Part 2. Information technology. Database administrator. The database administrator optimized the database performance. Programmer. The programmer coded a new feature for the software. Software developer. The software developer created a user-friendly interface. Web designer. The web designer created mock-ups for the website redesign. Web developer. The web developer implemented new features on the website. Part 3. Sell-in. Antique dealer. The antique dealer appraised the value of the rare vase. Art dealer. The art dealer organized an exhibition for the local artist. Baker. The baker prepared fresh bread for the morning rush. Barber. The barber gave a stylish haircut to the customer. Beautician. The beautician applied a facial mask during the spa treatment. Bookkeeper. The bookkeeper reconciled the company's accounts. Butcher. The butcher trimmed the meat to the customer's specifications. Buyer. The buyer sourced new inventory for the store. Cashier. The cashier rang up the customer's purchases at the checkout. Estate agent. The estate agent showed the prospective buyer around the property. Fishmonger. The fishmonger displayed fresh seafood at the market stall. Florist. The florist arranged a bouquet of flowers for the wedding. Greengrocer. The greengrocer stocked the shelves with seasonal fruits and vegetables. Hairdresser. The hairdresser styled the client's hair for the special occasion. Sales assistant. The sales assistant helped customers find the right size. Shop assistant. The shop assistant restocked shelves with new merchandise. Shopkeeper. The shopkeeper greeted regular customers with a friendly smile. Store manager. The store manager addressed employee concerns during the staff meeting. Tailor. The tailor altered the suit to fit the customer perfectly. Travel agent. The travel agent booked flights and hotels for the vacation. Part 4. Health and Social Services. Counselor. The counselor provided emotional support to the client. Dentist. The dentist filled a cavity in the patient's tooth. Dental hygienist. The dental hygienist cleaned the patient's teeth. Doctor. The doctor prescribed medication for the patient's illness. Midwife. The midwife assisted with the delivery of the baby. Nanny. The nanny read a bedtime story to the children. Nurse. The nurse administered the flu vaccine to the patient. Optician. The optician fitted the patient with a new pair of glasses. Paramedic. The paramedic treated the injured person at the scene of the accident. Pharmacist/chemist. The pharmacist dispensed the prescription medication. Physiotherapist. The physiotherapist helped the patient regain mobility after surgery. Psychiatrist. The psychiatrist diagnosed the patient with depression. Social worker. The social worker provided assistance to the family in need. Surgeon. The surgeon performed a successful operation. Vet/veterinary surgeon. The vet treated the injured dog. Part 5. Technical work. Blacksmith. The blacksmith forged a new horseshoe. Bricklayer. The bricklayer laid bricks to construct the wall. Builder. The builder constructed a new house for the family. Carpenter. Carpenter crafted a custom-made table. Cleaner. The cleaner mopped the floors and vacuumed the carpets. Decorator. The decorator painted the walls with a fresh coat of paint. Driving instructor. The driving instructor taught the student how to parallel park. Electrician. The electrician rewired the faulty electrical socket. Gardener. The gardener planted flowers in the garden beds. Glazier. The glazier replaced the broken window pane. Masseur/masseuse. The masseuse gave a relaxing massage to the client. Mechanic. The mechanic replaced the car's brake pads. Pest controller. The pest controller exterminated the ants in the kitchen. Plasterer. The plasterer repaired the damaged wall. Plumber. The plumber fixed the leaky pipe under the sink. Roofer. The roofer replaced the damaged roof tiles. Stonemason. The stonemason carved intricate designs into the stone. Tattooist. The tattooist inked a beautiful design on the customer's arm. Tiler. The tiler laid tiles in the bathroom. Welder. The welder joined two metal pieces together. Window cleaner. The window cleaner washed the windows of the skyscraper. Part 6. Tourism. Barman/barmaid. The barmaid mixed a cocktail for the customer. Bouncer. The bouncer checked IDs at the entrance of the club. Cook. The cook prepared a delicious meal in the restaurant kitchen. Chef. The chef garnished the dish before serving it to the customer. Hotel manager. The hotel manager ensured that guests had a comfortable stay. Hotel porter. The hotel porter carried the guests' luggage to their room. Tour guide/tourist guide. The tour guide led the group through the historical landmarks. Waiter/waitress. The waiter took the order from the table. Part 7. Transportation. Bus driver. The bus driver drove the passengers to their destination. Flight attendant. The flight attendant served refreshments to the passengers. Lorry driver. The lorry driver transported goods across the country. Sea captain/ship's captain. The ship's captain navigated through rough waters. Pilot. The pilot flew the plane to its destination. Part 8. Art and literature. Artist. The artist painted a landscape masterpiece. Fashion designer. The fashion designer showcased their latest collection on the runway. Graphic designer. The graphic designer created a visually appealing logo for the company. Journalist. The journalist interviewed the local politician for the newspaper. Painter. The painter applied brush strokes to the canvas. Photographer. The photographer captured stunning images of the sunset. Playwright. The playwright wrote a captivating script for the theater. Poet. The poet recited verses at the poetry slam. Sculptor. The sculptor chiseled away at the marble block. Writer. The writer penned a best-selling novel. Part 9. Media and entertainment. Actor/actress. The actress rehearsed her lines for the upcoming play. Comedian. The comedian delivered punchlines that had the audience roaring with laughter. Composer. The composer wrote the score for the symphony. Dancer. The dancer performed graceful movements on stage. Film director. The film director called action on set. DJ, disc jockey. The DJ played upbeat tunes at the club. Musician. The musician played the guitar at the concert. Newsreader. The newsreader delivered the evening news with authority. Singer. The singer belted out high notes during the performance. Television producer. The television producer pitched a new show idea to the network. TV presenter. The TV presenter hosted the live show. Part 10. Law and Administrative System. Attorney. The attorney defended their client in court. Bodyguard. The bodyguard escorted the celebrity to the event. Customs officer. The customs officer inspected luggage for contraband. Detective. The detective investigated the crime scene for clues. Forensic scientist. The forensic scientist analyzed DNA evidence in the lab. Judge. The judge delivered the verdict in the courtroom. Lawyer. The lawyer prepared legal documents for the case. Magistrate. The magistrate presided over minor legal disputes. Police officer. The police officer patrolled the streets to ensure public safety. Prison officer. The prison officer supervised inmates in the correctional facility. Private detective. The private detective conducted surveillance on the suspect. Security officer. The security officer monitored surveillance cameras in the building. Part 11. Sports and leisure. Dance teacher. The dance teacher guided her students through graceful movements. Fitness instructor. The fitness instructor led the class in a series of challenging exercises. Martial arts instructor. The martial arts instructor taught the students how to perform precise kicks and punches. Personal trainer. The personal trainer designed a custom workout plan for her client to achieve their fitness goals. Professional footballer. The professional footballer scored a goal with a powerful kick. Part 12. Teaching. Music teacher. The music teacher instructed her students on how to play the piano. Teacher. The teacher encouraged her students to participate actively in classroom discussions. Part 13. Military. Airman/airwoman. The airman received commendation for her bravery during the mission. Sailor. The sailor navigated the ship through rough waters with skill and precision. Soldier. The soldier demonstrated exceptional courage on the battlefield. Part 14. Knowledge. Biologist. The biologist conducted experiments to study the behavior of the new species. Botanist. The botanist identified rare plants in the rainforest. Chemist. The chemist synthesized a new compound in the laboratory. Lab technician, laboratory technician. The lab technician conducted experiments to analyze the chemical composition of the sample. Physicist. The physicist proposed a groundbreaking theory in quantum mechanics. Researcher. The researcher published a paper based on her findings in cancer research. Scientist. The scientist discovered a new species of deep-sea fish. Part 15. Offense. Burglar. The burglar broke into the house and stole valuable items. Drug dealer. The drug dealer was arrested for trafficking narcotics. Forger. The forger created counterfeit documents with remarkable precision. Mercenary. The mercenary was hired to protect the diplomatic convoy. Pickpocket. The pickpocket skillfully lifted wallets from unsuspecting victims. Part 16. Other jobs. Archaeologist. The archaeologist uncovered ancient artifacts buried beneath the desert sands. Architect. The architect designed innovative buildings that harmonized with the environment. Charity worker. The charity worker dedicated her time to helping the homeless in the community. Civil servant. The civil servant processed paperwork efficiently to keep government operations running smoothly. Construction manager. Construction manager oversaw the building of a new skyscraper. Diplomat. The diplomat negotiated a peace treaty between the warring nations. Factory worker. The factory worker assembled components on the production line. Farmer. The farmer harvested crops from his fields to sell at the market. Firefighter, fireman. The firefighter bravely entered the burning building to rescue trapped occupants. Fisherman. The fisherman caught a variety of fish during his day at sea. Housewife. The housewife managed the household chores while caring for her children. Interior designer. The interior designer transformed the space into a modern and inviting environment. Interpreter. The interpreter translated the speaker's words into sign language for the deaf audience. Librarian. The librarian organized books and helped patrons find information. Model. The model walked the runway wearing the latest fashion designs. Politician. The politician campaigned tirelessly to win the election. Postman. The postman delivered letters and packages to homes in the neighborhood. Property developer. The property developer constructed new apartment buildings in the city center. Refuse collector. The refuse collector emptied bins along the street early in the morning. Surveyor. The surveyor measured the land to determine property boundaries. Translator. The translator translated the novel from English into Spanish. Undertaker. The undertaker arranged the funeral services with compassion and respect.